Stephen Wayne Rochon, U.S. Coast Guard, Rear Admiral. I became involved in the military back in 1970. It was right at the heat of the Vietnam War. And I was in college. I was attending Xavier University in New Orleans. And at that time, you may have recalled, there was a draft that you didn't have much choice when, as the war increased, they were drafting even folks out of college. So I received my letter for my physical. And I said, oh boy, I didn't know I was going to be going into the military, because that wasn't on my plans. I was in pharmacy school at the time. But I did get a little advice from a cousin who was in the Coast Guard. And he says, before you get drafted into the Army or the Marine Corps, why don't you go see the Coast Guard recruiting office, the recruiter. So that's how I first got involved. I was impressed with this tall gentleman in bell bottoms with his little Coast Guard Dixie cup hat on, and I said, oh, that looks pretty sharp. If I have to go in the military to serve my country, I'd rather go into the branch of my choice. So that's how I first got involved. And so my first duty station, I was enlisted first. There's the officer corps, and then there's the enlisted corps. So I enlisted in the Coast Guard because I didn't have a degree at that time. You have to have a 4-year college degree to go straight into the officer program. So I was in my 3rd year of college, and I enlisted it. Went to boot camp. You're familiar with that term, right? Basic training in Alameda, California. I had never experienced such rigor and physical challenges. Not that I wasn't into physical training before then, because I enjoyed running. I've run 5 marathons. Can't do them anymore. But this was really rigorous training. And to move away from home in your nice little cozy bedroom all by yourself with your little brothers on the side, to go to an environment with a band of brothers. I can't remember how large the company was, but we had at least 60 people. No longer under your mother. Now you have a company commander who like to yell. And so being in that environment, that team, and living with the folks and learning how to function as one unit and not as an individual was challenging but extremely rewarding. I was offered a leadership position while I was in boot camp, but it was a lot of marching, a lot of swimming. It made me reach my limit when you have an M1 rifle, which by itself is not particularly heavy, but when you're doing this and this for an hour, it becomes a ton. And so it pushed you to the brink, and that was a wonderful lesson, a wonderful experience.